走り炎の戦士を照らす飛び散れ筋肉ビーム勝利に向かって私は強い筋肉マン走る見事にああ心に愛がなければスーパーヒーローじゃないのさ筋肉マン Go fight 私は強い筋肉マン走る見事にああ心に愛がなければスーパーヒーローじゃないのさ筋肉マン Go fight
Oh, you know what? That's why the pig butt's still showing. Did so many things to prep for the stream today, but I forgot to actually recapture Fields of Mistria. To, let's see, full screen main capture, Europa Universalis 5 was finished as of last week. There we go. There's the game we want. Fields of Mistria. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hello, Wither, if it's still around. Today is the long-awaited day of the version 0.15.0 update to Fields of Mistria, the 4th major update, and the penultimate update before the full release later in 2026. And I've been keeping up with their Blue Sky for a bit. They've been teasing a lot of fun stuffs for this update. Not just the, the Mayans are now open to the final floors. The new bachelorette that data mining is pretty sure is a priestess ghost from deep down in the Mayans. But look at this, look at all these cool little things they've been teasing for the past week while we've all been waiting and salivating. Sure, deeper into the mines, we know that, we'll see it later. Artifact Replicator. They added Artifact Replicator to the game. You just toss whatever artifact you want into the replicator, and you get furniture of that artifact. Too cool. People have been begging for it. Apiaries and terrariums. I don't have bees. It's summer now, right? In the game. So I gotta wait until spring again then, I guess, to get more. Are bees summer? I forget when bees are. Terrariums, apiaries, romanceables. Auto feeders! It's getting a little bit more Stardew. They've added auto feeders. A lost and found now, so all the shards and seeds and whatever else that'll leave on the ground, fish that are several months old, will now be in the lost and found. And much, much more. So, we gotta jump right on in and start exploring, don't we? I turned on my computer this morning. I went over to Steam to make sure it was downloaded. And the download was right there, automatically scheduled for Wednesday. Well, not Wednesday game. The update day is today. We gotta play this today. Let's see, had a bit of a false start earlier, but the bit rates are looking a lot more stable now. A consistent 5,000 kilobytes, only 326 drop frames. Unfortunately, boyfriend wanted to play some Minecraft with his little brother who's way back home. And he said at 9 o'clock he was gonna play. Then at 9 o'clock came and went, he's got homework. I sympathize, but he's a bit grumpy now that, you know. It's the 4th major update release day, we gotta play. I gave him like 3 hours to wait. I was given a timetable of gonna play for a bit at 9 o'clock in the morning. If he's gotta reschedule, it won't be the end of their brotherly relationship. Let me see. It's Luke's birthday today, isn't it? And I know Luke likes bugs. Have I got any bugs for him? We'll do our daily chore stuff first. Magma beetle. That's right, that's right. I've been holding on to certain things from the fire areas of the mines, like the magma beetle, the lava snail, because you never know what they're going to ask for opening the seal to the next part. Sulfur crab. Fossilized mandrake root, so holding on to some of them. Let's see if it's Luke. I think I have a suitable present for him. Did I put it in the fridge? No. Did I put it in? It hasn't been too long since we last played Fields of Mistria, but my chest organization is a mess. I've also been popping in and out of the subreddit fairly frequently in anticipation of this game to get my fix in, seeing everybody else's farms. And everybody else has such gorgeous farms. It's definitely making me want to redo my home all over again. My home's still incomplete. Okay, we'll give him the dragon horn beetle for his birthday. Gotta buy myself an auto feeder. Gotta check down deeper into the mines. Not a harvest day, not a harvest day. Okay, first thing we'll do to ease back into the game. Look at that, pink diamond for sale. What am I missing for Tataferro's Beet Soup Challenge? His final cooking challenge is beet soup we're stalled on now, too. Where's my recipes? Right, the recipes doesn't show you the recipes. Luke, are you home? Luke is not home. Think of her fondly. Lettuce, no cabbage, that's right. Gotta wait for cabbage to come back in season, or gotta wait for... Let's see. Okay, they're hanging out with Celine for their lessons this rainy day. Alright, new requests on the request board too. I nearly forgot. Gonna be a lot of broken hearts when the final... I won't say the final update, because the 1.0 release later this year isn't the end of updates for Fields of Mistria, it's the end of early access. And what they can consider is the full breadth of the game for this is the release version, but they do want to do stuff for after release. But there's gonna be a lot of broken hearts when full release 1.0 comes out. Okay, kid, happy birthday. He's only okay with this bug. Oh no, that's right, I remember now. Hold on, let me go back to the main menu. Because I thought... We haven't done too much today anyway. Because I thought that I had a cool bug, save for Luke as a present, but I was checking the wrong chests. It's only been like a month since we last played, but I forgot that the cool stuff is in here. In this chest. Where's his bug? I thought I saved him a bug. Because I put all the presents I thought people would like in here. Did I not save a cool bug for Luke? Huh. Huh. Maybe it was a strobe firefly that is saved for him. We'll give him the strobe firefly then. Legendary insect found in summer. Oh hey, it's spring. There's Dell, there's Luke. I know it's raining, but hold on, hold on. What the heck? Wasn't catching my light. They didn't update the... I'm going to keep the dragonfly for myself, because the lightning dragonfly is actually used in a few recipes. There, he's much happier with that present. We don't have the new available quests yet. You know what? It's a rainy day. Oh, it's Sunday too. It's Sunday, so I gotta consider who. There's an agitated rapping at the chamber door. Let me go see if it's Onyx. Toasty. You gonna hang out there behind me today, Toasty? He's very cute for a guy with fleas. Okay. Alright. It's a Sunday, so who have we not gone out with this week? But first we gotta check the mines. Of course we gotta check the mines first. And at the very minimum, see which items we need to get into the new lower levels. Oh, look at that! Just going straight into the cutscene now that we can go further down. Everybody has already suspected that this ghostly priestess here was a secret final bachelorette as kind of a counterpart to Caldaris. The previous seal also had a big quest going with it too, so it might not just be as simple as get these 4 items, put them in the claws. Though it doesn't escape my notice that unlike Caldaris, who had the heart gem next to his name, and so even when he was just a statue, you knew you get to bang the dragon eventually, she's only got a gem next to her name. Maybe it's supposed to be more of a twist. And so hers is actually hidden a little bit behind a fake gem. she's calling me weak. Yeah, Han, you were talking to the new Dragon Sworn. Power is blessed by Caldaris and all. Lord Caldaris. So the Dragon Priestess is referring to him with some amount of reveration. I think there was speculation that she might be an antagonistic force to him. But maybe not. Though there's a stutter there. It is nothing short of a miracle. Did she want or not want him to physically manifest? Well, she'll be pleased to know that Lord Caldaris is spending his time working on his cooking, playing the mandolin out in the deep woods. Little baby doesn't even come out to talk to people. She seems protective of him. So maybe it's not her that's antagonistic then, maybe it's somebody else. In the usual manner. So was all that collection for various magma cave items for the little hand idol statues not necessary this time after all? Lord Caldaris and I. You know, some people on the subreddit have been musing and wishing for the very Story of Seasons concept of rival marriages. If you marry one person, everybody else hooks up this way. She does seem to be speaking with some affection towards Caldaris, so you suspect if we release her and get further down and we end up marrying March or Juniper instead anyway, that maybe she gets some draconic worship going and makes some baby Caldarises. By which she means blow that bitch up. Final seal! There's one more. Oh, I guess that stands to reason. 20 floors to collect bugs and materials for one final thing down below at the end. With enough draconic magic, we're gonna make it rain. Portal to a nearby plane of existence. That sounds like a whole lot more than just, here's a portal to go beyond the seal. And this is costing me 2 magic points. Though I can't dally for too long in here, we do gotta use our date days. Void Sight. Is this a new magic spell that's gonna take up my precious watering pearls? Or is it like those special eyes in Death Note and I could just see things on my own? I can just see things on my own. Now, from what I could see, this is basically kind of like an astral counterpart of the room I was just in. Instead of the claw statues, it's the items that's supposed to go onto them. seal, counterpart, etc. What if this eye thing gave us, like, a Dark Worlds double layer to the world? That'd be kind of cool. Now, I don't see any bugs here. I see a potential plant. Some kind of rock, maybe. Cauldron! Caldaris, it all makes sense now. 5 void stones, 5 void powders, 5 void herbs, 5 void pearls. That is a complete, not at all what I've been collecting to open the seal. See and harvest the items throughout the mines. You see that? Prepared myself for this day by getting and holding on to rare finds in the magma caves. And it turns out in the end there's a new mechanic and I don't need them anyway. Do not speak a word of this to Caldaris, huh? That sounds pretty suspicious. Tempt him to intervene again. I don't know about that. Caldaris is a physical, ancient god of the land made manifest. He's a big boy, he can make his own decisions. Either she is being overly protective, or she's got some other ulterior motive. Void Sight is a passive skill that allows you to see various void materials throughout the mines. Very situational. Void stones collected by break with a pickaxe. Void pearls, I gotta fish. I gotta take the time to fish in the mines. But it doesn't appear to be biome dependent. Just throughout the mines in general. Void powder, another sometimes item from monsters. Which, again, is more sometimes item from monsters I gotta harvest up. I gotta get so much sap and essence drops off the slimes of the bats just to make basic furniture. And nobody sells those. Void herbs, found and harvested on the ground. Can't I just pick these up here? And 5, 5, 5, 5, 2. So, that won't be today. We'll spend our Sunday in the usual way, and then start delving into the mines tomorrow. Now let's see, who to take out? I'm pretty sure that given the March stand that I am, we've already taken March on Saturday, but that was like a month ago. Where is March? He's at work with Ulrich. Yeah, there's no go on date option, so look at that smiling boy, he's already been taken out this week. The park was fun. He's straight up leaping ahead of the pack. He's been ahead of the pack. So who go with? I feel like we should speak to Caldaris about this. Brand new Mistria, I won't say brand new. The voice has been speaking to us throughout the mines, seal after seal after seal. But my thinking is we've been told, don't talk to Caldaris about this, we gotta protect him, yada yada yada. So my thinking is let's just go tell him. Of course let's just go tell him. Hey Caldaris, this priestess who seems to be very familiar with you wants to keep you in the dark about something. What are your thoughts? You know, with the Lost and Found, I could feasibly not have to physically collect this stuff, just drop all these things to the ground and pick them up later at the unified Lost and Found box. We're not telling him! Okay, if we're not gonna tell the guy. Then who shall be our escort today? It's stormy out, so I don't think we'll be doing outdoorsy dates like park dates, deep woods picnic, beach walks. I'm feeling in date or bathhouse date. Reyna probably doesn't want to have her date be at work. It's storming, it's probably chilly, let's go take a bath. And where's she at right now? Aelin and Adeline over at the manor. Should also pop by and see Elsie. Get some more hot gossip. And I suppose there is plenty of time in the day still to do some mind delving. You have a healthy lifestyle, this calls for mimosas. More light gifts for Juniper. Essence Blossom. I don't know that one. There's probably gonna be a drop for the lower levels of the mine, some wild harvest, in the parts we haven't been to yet. Cute. I feel like we had a date planned out the last time I played this, but I can't remember who it was with and when. Or where, I mean. We're gonna invite Reyna on a date right in front of Adeline. Gonna be breaking hearts in this game. Very eager, Reyna. Practically coaxing me in. Oh, did we already go on one? Because we didn't get a photograph. So I guess that's a repeat one for her then. She gets a flood of endorphins. See, Valen is sweet. Juniper, for the longest time, was pretty much the counterpart to March for the Femmes. Where if it was going to be anyone, then it might be Juniper, but Valen is getting points very quickly. What? Sudden thought. If it's already 1:20 p.m. now, I could go straight into the mines to start finding some void materials, but what I should do. Auto feeders? 5,000 each auto feeder. Can be placed in large barns and coops. A couple of my barns and coops are only of a medium size though. So I have to upgrade them. I was thinking, well, it's okay for some barns to be large and some barns to be small, if I don't have that many animals. But these only work for the large ones, which means I have reason then to upgrade my barns and coops to be large for all of them. I'll buy 4 for now, but they only qualify for 2. And I guess since I'm here, if my animals don't have to be put back inside anyway. Hug the animals, pet the animals time. Really only for the large-sized barns and coops, huh? Alright, that's a cell box. I was suddenly confused, or there wasn't any food in the boxes. Wait a minute, I know you guys got food. You have hundreds of food. Because that's the wrong box, Guinea. That type of box is only ever the cell box. Put the bunny in the box. There's room over here for the auto feeder. There's plenty of space, it just doesn't have its own special pedestal for it is all. I don't need a big barn for the special pedestal. Also, from keeping up with the subreddit, I've since learned why my animals seem very ignorant of eating food that's on their way. So, what animals have been doing is that, well, there's all this grass here, and especially all this grass down here. What they like to do is walk through all this, ignore all of it, until they get to my crops or the grass up here. I thought what the animals were doing was simply targeting the nearest on-paper plant, and then walking all around the world to get to it. What they're actually doing is eating around a radius. And that's why their grass consumption typically goes as far as here, and no further. So I might have to redo how my barns and coops are positioned to accommodate the fact that they eat around a circle and not just looking for what's closest, what's available to them. I got no space to go into the Mayans. See, Terithia gets it. Rainy, stormy days are just the best. Do I think our rainy, stormy days here behind us now? Man, this farm is like... I didn't check on the greenhouses yet. Okay, put this stuff away when there's time at night still to check on the greenhouse. We also haven't given Vivian a pickup yet, have we? I was gonna let all this tea go unharvested. Which means my rice should be ready too. This poor thing here. It'll be ready in time for the next harvest, I'm sure. It goes without saying that, not gonna have the time to process all this rice and tea. What else is I growing here? I got 3 of something going, along with all the pumpkins. Vivienne. Plug the cat, drop the cat. And more mystery seeds that I haven't ever been using. Put those there for now. I really don't need the lava snail, the sulfur crab, the magma beetle. And small barn, small coop feel kind of obsolete because I can't put the auto feeders into them. Yeah, I don't need them. Small barn, small coop, get out of here. Yeah, already have the Reina bathhouse state photo. So nice way to do it again, I guess. Okay, so with the exception of the mines opening up, there wasn't too much, I don't think, that would have been available on this first day, since the autosave is basically, it loads in the next day, and then it autosaves, and then you play from that day onwards. Which is also we didn't get the message, hey, today is a day, Luke's birthday, etc., etc., etc. So, if there's any, like, letters from Adeline to upgrade the town or whatever else, it's gonna be after I push the E button here. And then we're going to get our brand new, fresh content. What's gonna be the first? There's gotta be something in the mail waiting for us now. Cherry blossoms tomorrow.